Meow meow, Davi Davi. This is Nena.
Hello.
Nena. So we don't really know each other yet. We met because we were both petting the same cat in a cafe. It's a great way to meet a person. And during the course of our conversation, we both mentioned that we're movers and that we have some somatic embodiment practices. And you mentioned that you were having some challenge with your right thumb. It was kind of clicking. And I was like, oh, fun, an opportunity to see if I can help you, because I actually do specialize in hands and feet, literally improving the alignment of the fascia. And the hands and feet are the access point to create healthy alignment in the rest of the body. When the foundation is misaligned, then everything else will compensate. So we did a nice little session with your right hand and improved the situation enough that your left hand started to feel like, hey, and so I invited that you come, and that this time we document it. And in the process of working with your left hand, it's gonna for sure result in also your left elbow and your left shoulder and your shoulder blade and the rib cage, and then probably also back to the right side of the body as well, because it really is everything connected. So you who are at home, I invite you to do the practices that we are doing. You don't need to sit in a chair to watch this video. You might be better off lying on the floor. And in fact, we have here foam rollers, and so I invite you to join me down here. And just know that the frame that is here actually stops like just above the couch there. So if I stand up entirely, my head's out of frame. But I really do want them to be able to see what we're doing from that perspective. And so I'm gonna just make sure that I'm totally physically comfortable while we're chatting. And that might involve me like propping my body in some way, or maybe grabbing one of these. And I'm never stopping the wave of the fluid in my body. There's this kind of oscillating from one side to the other. And my goal is that I don't stop moving just because my brain and my mouth are communicating with you. And that's also my invitation to you and to everyone at home. Break whatever pattern you're in. If you're sitting in a chair, hunched over, not moving, then like move the chair out of the way, get down on the floor and stretch and roll and spiral. It's not necessary to wait until you're working out to work out. You can start from wherever you happen to be. Conceptualize it as both exercise and self-massage and self-love, self-care. You can also think of it as an exploration of waking up the sensitivity in different parts of your body, and you're certainly welcome to touch yourself everywhere. Touch your face, you can touch your ears, you can touch the inside of your own mouth. It's you, your body, do what you want with it, and remember that everything's connected. Yeah. So now that we've like briefed them what we're doing, my goal now is to relate with you and with your curiosity and with your body in its current state, and to hopefully give to you some foundational principles that you can use to guide your movement practice that will help you to continually improve your alignment and your range of motion. And so your curiosity and your understanding and your confusion, it's all welcome. It's a part of the process, yeah. But I don't care if y'all over there are confused. There's going to be like 20, 30, 40 of these that you can watch. They're all going to be multiple hours long, and you'll get different pieces of the puzzle from different videos. So I'm not trying to include a comprehensive anything here. This is meant to be a piece of the puzzle.
All right.
Yeah. Also, I'm mic'd. I have the mic right here. It's in my shirt. So I don't have to talk very loud at all for them to hear us very, very well. It's also close enough to you that they will easily hear you. And if at some point we start to engage in quite a lot of dialogue, I might also just put the mic on you. And yeah, it's up to you. Although they're really good mics, they'll hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe you.
Okay, so You at the beginning said that you had some questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So I found out that it's not the muscles that I'm feeling.
Yeah.
I feel that if I move my thumb, that it is here.
I am going to put the mic on you.
Okay.
And I have another one that I can tuck in my hat. Sorry, 1 second. Okay.
So I don't know exactly how this is called in English, but I think it's a joint, isn't it?
So every one of them is a joint.
Yeah, okay.
In this case, this one, your thumb has like a joint here and a joint here.
Yeah.
So this is the final joint of your thumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I move this one, I still hear a click.
Can I feel it? Yeah, I feel it. It's
You
like
feel it?
popping a little
Yeah.
bit.
So that is what is hurting.
It hurts when it pops.
Yeah.
Okay, here.
And-
This can support your head.
And it's moving here, but it's not. It's only hurting at the here, also at this joint part.
Okay, the second joint of your thumb here, yeah.
Yeah. But not the muscles at all.
Does it hurt inside the joint capsule? Like inside, not superficial?
No, it is in the
hurts-
muscles around.
Only on this side or also on the back side here?
Only on the inside.
So it hurts basically only here.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. So this is basically when you flex this second joint of your thumb,
Yeah.
this area here shortens. That's what these muscles do, is they shorten the thumb here. Yeah. When you do this movement, does it hurt?
No.
No. But when you bend at the first joint here, it does cause pain here at the second joint.
Yeah.
And I feel the popping there.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's what's very likely happening. If you can relax your hand. Actually, let's sit up. And if you could face that way, actually.
Yep.
Yeah. That's enough. Perfect. Okay. So, would it be possible to remove the bracelets and the rings? Because we're going to be working on your hands the whole time.
From this.
We can put them all in a little bowl and put them near where you definitely won't forget them.
Yep. I can also put it in my pocket.
No.
Oh.
Anything that's in your pockets is going to get in the way too. You should empty those.
Okay.
Here's a little bowl.
Yep.
Yep. And
Can you just take this one off?
absolutely, yeah. So this is one of the principles of dynamic release. That is, we are affected by everything that is on our bodies.
All right.
The clothing that you wear, the soap that you use.
This cannot go off.
If it doesn't come off, then it stays on.
No.
Okay.
It's like that.
Okay. So this is a great opportunity to illustrate this principle. Can you roll this up just a bit? I want access to your forearm. Yeah.
Till here.
Cool. And now let's just relax your arm. And so what's interesting about this fabric of the shirt that you're wearing, it's thick enough that when you push it up, it actually makes it impossible for me to touch this part of your arm at all. So I think we should maybe take this whole jacket off.
I think
Yeah.
that's the best.
I'll take the
Oh,
microphone.
sorry.
What are you apologizing for?
Because I touched it.
Because you what?
Because I was holding it and I thought maybe this will damage.
Oh, no, it was fine.
Okay, good.
In fact, actually, just because I like cleanliness, I'm just going to move these out of the camera frame.
Yeah.
And I'm going to leave in the camera frame the things that we might use. Here's an eye mask. Here's a fabric. We have here a ball.
Yep.
Here we have the Theracane. So we have all of our tools, and we're both mic'd, and so we don't need to face in any particular direction, and it's not necessary that your face is pointing that direction. So we're going to work on your, we're investigating your right hand still, because that's where you're feeling the pain. Although my intention was to work on your left hand, because what I've done to your right hand, which already took like an hour, it's really nice to balance the body.
Yeah.
It's only been 2 days, so it's definitely not too late
Yeah.
for you to have what is a more balanced, a more symmetrical experience. Yeah.
Yeah. Probably
So-
it will also help when you do this side. I just wanted to tell you where exactly
Where is the pain happening still?
Yeah.
And was there any change since the session?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
This don't hurt at all anymore.
can you slide your leg out of the way a little bit so that we can, yeah.
See? So this I can easily do.
And before, when you did it, what was the sensation?
I would feel pain here.
On the top here.
Yeah.
And now it's only here. On the
It's
inside.
it's
Okay.
only here. So
Cool.
that is already good.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Improvement.
And yeah.
Did the pain that was here get worse? Or is it more obvious than before? It's kind of the same as before, but the other one is resolved.
No, it's less.
It's less.
It's
okay.
less.
So some improvement there also.
There is some
Okay.
improvement.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to pause for a moment and like zoom out, introduce a totally different principle from dynamic relating. And it's about invitations and acceptance or denial of invitations, and how distance and body positioning plays a role in that. So right now, for me to move towards your hand, I have to really go into your space. So if I like come to here, and I've come all the way to you to take your hand, I've like come out of my power. I've like off balanced myself. And from here, it's like the distance just isn't quite right, is it? I feel like I'm too far away. So if I was going to touch your hand,
We should sit next to each other.
well, we can reposition ourselves mutually. So like I notice you're starting to shift, so I'm also starting to shift.
All right.
And we're like, there's these principles of mirroring. So you can mirror in a way that like, if I tilt my head this way, you tilt your head that way, right? So
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
right.
this is a symmetrical mirroring. But if you tilt your head that way, go ahead.
That?
So go ahead, just pick a movement, and I do this. This is the opposite movement.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Technically, it's the exact same movement. You're doing left, and I'm doing left. You're doing right, I'm doing right. So right now, we are doing a rotational symmetry. Right? So if, as we move as well, now we're mirroring. Mirroring doesn't work super well, but it does work really well with distance. So if I go away from you or towards you, we're mirroring. So we are mirroring the distance, but we're not mirroring what's happening in the lateral plane. We're actually doing a rotational symmetry. So if you try to move opposite me, that's right, and lean back, right? You get pretty far away from each other. Cool. And now if you, okay, so now you come to here. So I'm, yep, and now you're coming a little bit closer. And if you come really close, so will I. And what happens when we meet in the middle is that we go across each other. It's the same principle that like my hand can slide along your arm. And now as you pull away, like move away from me.
Oh, yeah.
I also move away from you. So the key principles here are towards versus away. And towards basically means my body moving towards your body, wherever it happens to be. Think of the center of mass literally gravitating or repelling. It's like a magnetic thing, right? So now I'm trying to do the magnetism thing with you. Yeah, we're attracting, and now we're repelling. Yeah, and now we're attracting, and now we're repelling. Right. What we're doing right now is we are also mirroring each other sideways. You're turning that way, I'm also turning that way, like a mirror. The principle I'm going to introduce is that you keep doing the same thing, right? Now go ahead. And now I'm gonna do the opposite thing. You see how now we're still getting closer and further away at the same time, but I'm doing now the opposite thing that you're doing. Do you sense the difference? Yeah. When we are moving towards each other in general, if we can use this principle of, yes, we're simultaneously closing the distance, and we are spiraling, both of us, in the same direction. So with mirroring, we do counter spirals. So if you spiral to your right, go ahead. I spiral to my left. That's a counter spiral. Come on back to the other side. We're still counter spiraling. Do you understand what it means? You're doing left, I'm doing right, yeah? So now you're doing, go ahead, you're doing sort of, for you it's clockwise, and for me it's anti-clockwise. Right. This is a really nice way to connect. If what we're trying to do, go ahead and turn, yeah, if what we're trying to do is bump into each other and like roll across each other, this works super good. Right now we're sharing some weight and we have a rolling point of contact. So if you turn either way, left or right, go ahead and start to turn. You're turning left, I'm turning right. Now you're turning right, I'm turning left. And so we can really meet each other in this way. Now, if we're not physically touching yet, let's reverse and let's like leave each other. So go ahead and take yourself back out of my space. Like leave me. Yeah. Great. Now we're both in our own space. We're still counter spiraling. Now let's imagine, take your right hand and draw it back like you're going to throw a punch. Yeah. And your left hand, it's blocking, right? So get really far away from me. Great. Now, as you come towards me, we're going to do this counter spiral thing, and our hands are going to meet in the middle, and they can push each other. Right. Now, if we don't impact each other, if we just go past each other, because we're doing this, both of us are rotating in the same direction, we can just glide past each other. It's very different quality here, sliding, compared to, keep doing the same thing. If I come in like this, it's a totally different type of intersection. So I just want to pause for a moment. And this is one of the ways that I find out what to say next, is I just ask you, what are you getting from this? In your own words, if you could try to teach it back to me almost like I just taught it to you.
This?
Yeah, just what we just did.
Well, I feel different qualities of movement. One is for more with openness. If I'm far away, I'm open. When we come, we are closer. When we move with touching, and we use our power, it's more with attention. And if we go sideways to each other, just touching, it's more like a light feeling of meeting someone.
I just got it. It's really helpful just to hear you talk for a moment, because then my thoughts go.
Okay.
So keep moving, because your movement. So right now we're doing a thing that involves a counter spiral while we're getting closer together. So if we keep doing that, so go ahead and wind up. So really twist yourself further that way. Yeah. And now as you come towards me, when we make contact, the contact naturally travels at a perpendicular angle to how we were approaching each other. We're coming together this direction, but because we're both spiraling, when we touch, it sends it that way at a 90-degree angle. And so if we do the opposite thing, so do it again, the same movement, wind up to your right as far as you can, and so am I. I'm also wound up to my right. And now we're coming together, and if we touch, we don't go anywhere.
No.
We just
we're
meet
stuck.
each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is the foundation of sharing weight. Right now, our direction is both of us towards the other person's center. And we're meeting each other with opposite vectors. And if we miss, if instead of punching each other, if we just barely miss, we just glide past each other.
Yeah.
Right. Whereas when we're doing it the other way, keep the same exact thing. If we just miss, but we actually connected. So let's miss each other this time. Just miss a little bit low.
Yeah.
So if you miss, actually, I'm just going to crash into you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so the principle here is if your intention is to pass by the other person but be very close to them, then you match the direction of their spiral. It feels like you're doing the opposite thing, but it's just because you're looking from different sides. You're going clockwise, I'm also going clockwise. This one will allow you to miss each other. So if you start turning towards the couch and I'm turning away from you, then I can get to here, right? And if you just keep turning and I keep turning, we end up here. All right, pause here. Now let's reverse that and come back through it again. So don't try to move there. Try to move almost right at me. We're just gonna barely miss each other.
Okay.
So we're closing our distance and we're moving together and we're going past each other. Keep going. Yeah, keep going. Right? And we get to here and we're here. Yeah. So if this time, if we choose to not miss each other, go ahead and move towards me. I'm moving towards you. And here we pause. Okay, we found a place where we're sharing weight. Now that we're sharing this weight, if we start to do the counter spirals, so you can just keep going in the same direction you were already going. And I'm now going to counter spiral. And now you paused and reversed, but it was too fast for me to notice that you paused and reversed.
Okay.
And so again, now we're matching each other. So we're just traveling together this way as a unit. We're stuck together.
Yeah.
Great. Now at some point you can reverse the spiral. Okay. If you spin the other way, you'll just roll onto the couch. You can really trust me. I'm here. Yeah. Yep. Cool. And now we're still counter spiraling. We're still counter spiraling. We're still counter spiraling. And then at some point we can pause and now we can go together to the left. So rotate to the left.
Yeah.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, we can travel really far. You can pause. You can come back. We're traveling together, and then at some point I pause and I switch my direction. And because I switched my direction, the quality again switches to rolling, point of contact. So this is a primer in how to share weight and how to initiate a weight sharing experience. And understanding that if both of you are moving and trying to continue your inertia, so you start to spin one way, and then I'd like you to keep going that way, slowly.
And the same direction.
Yeah, until there's like a reason to stop. And then we'll pause, and then we'll slowly reverse.
Okay.
So I don't know how far we'll go, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going this way. Okay, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. And let's pause here. Now, the reason to pause is because you're getting pretty close to camera. So if you now reverse, go the other way, feel how I am matching you in terms of distance. I'm staying real close to you. And if you were to go away from me, I would feel it, and I would go away from you. And if you start to move towards me again, I'm waiting to see if you will, I'm moving back towards you, and we're doing this rolling thing where when we meet, we are allowing that the connection changes location across the back of body to the other side. And I'm ready for this. We're both ready for it. And if you, again, like, make a movement that takes you further away from me somehow. I'm meeting you. I feel you leaving me. I leave you as well. Keep going, keep going. Yeah. Yeah. So here is a new pathway for you. If I'm here, I initiate a spiral. I get my hands to the ground, and then I'm gonna get up, switch my legs all the way, and put my bum back down on the ground, and then untwist my upper body. So I start from sitting. I twist as much as I can to get my hands on the ground. You see my feet here are really doing some work to pick my heels up. You get to here, and then I have to switch the feet. They basically, both of them do the exact opposite thing. And what that does is it twists my lower body. I get my bum to the ground. And then I can move this hand to make it easier for this one, and then bring this one. You want to try it?
Okay.
Yep. We can even do it kind of at the same time.
Okay.
Yep, so start from sitting in like neutral position, right? And so the very first thing that happens is you fall to one side or the other. So,
Okay. So.
and put your hands, so hold on, watch me for a sec. Maybe face towards me and we'll mirror it. So, first thing that's happening is that I'm just twisting and putting my hands on the ground here. Yeah. Now, the further that you twist, the easier it's going to be to use that as a base of support to get your body all the way around now. All the way around. Switching your feet in the middle. Yeah, and then your bum back to the ground. Great. You want to try the other way? Yep. Great. Nice. Your hand position, right now you're tenting a little bit. You have like this part off the ground. So I'd like you to
Put it down.
Yeah, I'm gonna take off most of my clothes. And the mic is in here somewhere. Oh no, the mic is up here.
Yeah.
Great. So I'm gonna show the pattern one more time. Maybe slide that way as far as you can so you can really see. Yeah, so just look at me. First things first, let me fix the pants. So the principle that we're exploring is continuous rotational momentum. So when I fall, I have potential energy from gravity. I just relax and I'm coming this way. So if I can put my hand down and bend the elbow, if I just go down laterally, my arm kind of gets trapped. So what I'm trying to do is actually really twist my belly so that when I put the hand down, my shoulder is pulled back into my scapula is really, my shoulder blade is retracted. On this other side, it's protracted and elevated. So I'm doing quite opposite things with my two arms. So I get to here, and here, it's just one hand, actually. Then the other hand. Now look at my feet. Switch. And now it's just one hand again. Now the outside edge of my leg. Now my bum. All right. And then finally, this hand comes off the ground. So
All right.
here, it starts from here, like you're reaching up to grab an apple. Take a bite, reach back, put the hand down, twist from the navel. See how this one, it's the back of the foot on the ground? So that as I come through, it's the outside of the leg here. This is a really soft surface you can land on. Big muscle here. Okay, you try.
Okay.
Ah, you're already doing it.
All right.
Yep.
So I sit here.
Nice. Good. So there's a little piece of footwork in the middle. So
I
I'd
didn't.
I'd like you to pause after each step.
Okay.
And then I might give you a little tickle on your foot and be like, now do this. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, pause here. Feel how this one has toes tucked under. So can you bring this one and do the exact same thing, toes, and then this one, bring it through and get onto the back side. Great. Nice. Nice. So you feel that little shifty shift? Try it again.
Okay.
Yep. Nice. Cool. Yeah, nice. Good. Okay. So that's one of the pathways where when you start rotating and it's like, well, that's as far as I can go. What most people will do habitually is they'll get to here, and they'll just come back to here.
Yeah.
Because the base is conceived as being sort of stationary. But actually, if you think of your butt as being feet that can do like a quick shimmy shuffle, they're like, I can come to here, and come to here, and to here, and to here. And there is a way to do it where you don't have to reposition your feet, but you do need to spiral them. So watch what my feet do. Maybe move your foot out of the way just a little bit. So the first thing I'll notice is that because I just finished a repetition, I'm in the correct starting position. If you try to start from here, it's harder.
Yeah.
Much harder. If you start from here, where already I've
At the outside.
I've supinated, I've inverted this ankle to make contact with the top surface of the foot here. So that when I get to here, I can press. And I'm really using that strength from my foot to get to here and here. And then guess what? This one can flip to the top and pass through. When I set myself up, it's much easier. And by the way, my eyes, look down at the hand for a moment, is really helpful. Twist, look at your hand, and then allow the head to finish. The way I've just modeled it was very stepwise and linear. Now I'm going to add some cat-like snaky movement where I look, not like this, but there's a lot swimming. There's a lot of tilting. And there's also a little bit of a delay between the twisting of the upper jaw and the lower jaw. So when I'm here, I feel like my upper jaw, it's already twisting back that way. But my lower jaw comes afterwards. And so there's tilting, swimming. You want to try?
Yep.
So just with your head first.
Okay.
A little bit of this. Yep. And then as you start the movement, and you might not have enough space behind you even, so come a little closer to me. Come a little closer to me. Yeah, so now you have more space behind you. So start from the position that's going to work, right? And so this is going to support you to move towards this folded leg. And so before you go with your hand, already think that like you have this energy ball between your hands. Have a look at me. You see this shape? Yeah. And you can also switch. Now, what you're doing now is opposite things with your two arms, right? And you can then switch them. Now, the switching happens more here. Yeah. Yeah, and then combine that with this, yeah. You can do them very close together. You can make a really tiny energy ball. Great. And so if you start from here, you think energy ball is way up here. Yeah, so start from down here, wind it up here. And then from here, so actually you don't have quite the same starting position as me yet. So come down from here, try to follow just here, here, and now keep going. Yeah, exactly. Up all the way up here still. Do you feel some tension building here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the whole idea is that you move into a place where you create some tension in your body, and then that tension brings you to the other side, and this hand is then ready to take the weight. Yeah. And you can keep your momentum nice.
Okay.
Smooth, right? And so when you land on this side, you might land all the way up here. Yep. Yep. So that's actually where you're going. And so the opposite movement would be like way up here. Here. You feel it? And so then it goes, and that'll carry you if you keep going. Right? So you stopped it. This time, don't stop it.
Okay.
Like, let that movement bring your hand to the ground and then your hips around. Nice. Easier, right?
Yeah, right.
Now, you got to the end and your hand just stopped here on your lap. But if you actually allow it to wind up for the next movement.
So you can
Yes.
just go, okay,
Yeah.
right.
So this is about harnessing all of the potential energy that you can. Yeah. I want to show you one slight variation.
All right.
So we get to here. See how my hands, I almost overlap them. I'll do that again. So I start from here, I get to here. I switch my feet. When I get to here, my hand, it's quite low. And if I allow my belly to pull it around, it'll come up to here. There's an apex. When you reach the maximum height, there's a pause. Almost like you're about to hit pause and rewind on a video. It's not a continuous movement. You're letting it continue. But actually, there's this moment of stretching and tension,
And then,
and then release in the opposite direction.
yeah.
Or from this tension up here, the other way to release it would be to bring the hand to the ground and get your butt off the ground. And this also releases the tension. So you can release it from the top or from the bottom. Whichever part you choose, it's going to move because of the stored potential energy. So in this case, I get to here. And the potential energy is both gravity. It's also all of this tension in my muscles here. And so this is a really strong potential. It can translate into kinetic energy. Boom. Super fast. So I'm coming around. I get to here. I pause. And I'm still. But I have explosive movement potential. One option would be this, where I bring the hand all the way to there. And when it gets to there, it pulls the rest of my body along with it. Or from here, I break the friction of my bum and I bring this around, coil this here, and now I have this potential energy here. Really can just throw this one, and if it misses you, then this one's coming next. So everything is really being pulled along by its friends. Or sometimes it gets like compressed like a spring. So when I do this, this is compression that when I explode, it's actually my body's tissues, when they get squeezed into a smaller space, they naturally want to expand again. So when I twist, this twisting is a storing of potential energy through compression. There's also, as I twist, on one side there's compression, on the other side there's stretching. So both forces are at play simultaneously, which is why twisting is such a powerful way to initiate movement. Cool.
Yeah. So actually what you try to explain is that you start some movement, you collect the energy, it goes somewhere, you take a pause, and then you start to release.
Right.
And from that release, you make another movement.
Right.
Yeah.
And the most important principle here is that from whatever movement that's already happening, eventually I will reach a place of stillness. And from that place of stillness, the two options are to reverse. And to be clear, it's not a swoop. It's a point and a reverse. What you've been doing, even when you were like modeling it with your hands, is still swooping.
Yeah, I understand.
Right.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, it's actually like the clock. You know the
Tick,
clock
tock,
goes this
tick,
way,
tock, right.
and it goes by itself. It
Yes.
goes that way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Excellent analogy.
Yeah.
So when it reaches the apex of the swing,
Yeah.
it doesn't like turn right.
No,
It
no, and
just
it
goes
doesn't
back,
do
yeah.
anything. It just goes loose.
Yeah. And when it
Catch
falls,
it. Yeah.
it's enough energy to bring it almost as high on the other
Yeah.
side.
Yeah.
Actually, if you have just a pendulum, it will go
Yeah.
almost as
Yeah.
high each time.
Yeah.
But then just due to wind resistance and some friction,
Yeah.
it will eventually
Yeah.
slow to a stop. Yeah.
Yeah. So actually, that's what you try to learn
Yeah.
to people, that we use the energy we have to
Yeah.
a certain point, and then we use it again to another point.
Right. The next principle is that instead of like this, that actually what's really happening is it's a different shape.
But it can turn anyway.
Well, I can do the pendulum thing with my arm like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Sure. But this is not the most functional movement.
No.
And when I get to here, I'm
Yeah,
dislocating
yeah, yeah,
my
yeah,
shoulder.
yeah, and it doesn't go anywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
And the goal is to do movements that when you do reach this natural pause, that you've coiled a lot of potential energy in your body. Certain movements are better at this than others. And
Yeah.
spiraling movements, specifically when my right arm is doing an external rotation and it's adducting. My left side is doing an internal rotation and abducting. That this kind of works, especially if I delay. So right now they're both external and adducted. And when I do this, I feel buildup of tension and then release of tension. Buildup of tension, release of tension. Buildup of tension, release of tension. So anything I do that's symmetrical creates some tension. If I bring one of them into an asymmetrical shape, it releases the tension. From here, if I reach this one out and I allow myself to be soft and my head and my neck counterbalance, then eventually this reaches a maximum state where then this one naturally wants to follow. If I follow with the elbow straight, it does this long, slow pathway until it gets here, and now I'm stuck. I don't know how to continue this. But if I relax,
You can lose some.
then it goes back.
Yeah.
And so if I do these movements rather than linear, if I'm all the time spiraling, then when I throw this one out, and this one's also out, then this one follows, but it follows with a spiral, and that spiraling energy brings it around and connects it back to my system. So if I reach to hand you something, let's take a smaller object. If I just hand it to you like this, and you take it, my center of balance, like when I give it to you, try to take it like as I hand it to you. Right? I'm falling. But if as I take it, if I spin it, I'm like, would you like this? No problem. Hand it
But
to
the
me.
funny way is that I also go that way then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So hand it to me in a linear way. Okay. Right? It does kind of feel, and like also as I receive it,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, exactly.
right? But now if you do a sort of an inside out, you're going to actually reach across almost to here with it, and then hand it to me. And as you're handing it, snap your fingers so that it turns this way. Try that. So in order to do the snap, you have to unsnap first. Here. Go ahead and hand it to me with a spin, and I'll take it with a spin. Here, try this. I'm gonna give it to you like this. how can you match that as you take it? And where does it take your arm? Exactly, over your head. Fine. There's always a pathway. So if you give it to me and I'm ready to spin it, this time I got kind of trapped here because I don't have a clear, I don't know how to do this. Right?
Or you just leave one hand.
But actually I don't know how to interact with that spin at all. Try again. Try to give it to me in a way where I can like see it coming. It's going to really come at me. It's going to come at me with a spiral. Here you go. So here, try this. As I'm giving it to you, you feel which way it's going to go. It's going to go that way. So can you wind up the other way first? So you're going to take it from this position. And you feel how there you have space to receive it. So as you're coming towards me, show me which way you're spiraling it from the beginning. You're going that way. So I'm going to receive it. So go ahead and wind up again and now put it in my hand. And I'll keep it going. And how are you going to receive this here? Now, in order to move your wrist that way, what if you move it the other way first? What if you like try to get it from almost from, yeah. That's easier, isn't it? So sometimes you want to grip over the top of it. Sometimes you want to open really far to receive it. But the whole idea is that my hand goes from this shape to this shape. This is the full range of motion here, right? And so this being the full range of motion, if I know that I'm going to need to bring it here, then I can grab it already here, and then there's lots of space. So it's coming at you, and you see which direction it's turning? Yeah. And so as you do that, you can also draw it in. Yeah. Nice. Cool. Now we're really doing it. And the water, the quality changed. You felt it, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I love this principle. It's about preparing for a rotation. I'm gonna rotate, but what if I'm already mostly rotated? I can't do much. But if I'm here and I manage to notice, oh, I'm about to do this external rotation, let me go ahead and just internally rotate to make the first contact, and then I'm ready to receive it in my external rotation. Yeah. Now, all of these principles I'm sharing, it is related to the alignment of your thumb.
Yeah. I can feel it.
Great.
It's amazing. It's really amazing.
Cool. So, next thing you can play with.
So actually, this is not a very good movement. Actually,
I would never do it. Actually.
No.
So basically, what you've shared to me is that when I isolate just one part of my thumb, it causes pain in a different part.
Yeah.
And that doesn't surprise me, actually. Even when I do it, I feel tension building up here because they're actually meant to work as a team.
Yeah.
So when I bend this part follows. So I'm bending the first joint and the second joint follows. Now I've come all the way as far as I can. The first joint starts to expand. Look, first one starts to expand. And then it pulls the next one. And now they're going as far as they can. And even look, the second one pulls the third one.
Yeah.
Here at the base of your hand. Think of this as part of your thumb too.
Yeah.
And now that I'm all the way now, this is an oscillation.
Yeah.
Right? The parts are rippling.
But somehow it came to me as that I felt something.
Yeah.
And then I start to get this kind of things. And then I thought, hey, this is hurting, that is hurting. How crazy. But actually, I think it came that from another movement, which I don't know where. So probably I pressed somehow on something too hard or something.
Or it's a chronic, long-term, repetitive tapping the phone screen thing. Do you use your right thumb for typing on your phone? Here. Yeah, how do you imagine
Yeah.
that you're typing a message? You hold the phone with your left hand and you do some tapping mostly with your right hand, yeah? You use your finger as well. Do you do this sometimes?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, must be.
Do you hold the phone in your right hand and tap with your left hand?
I'm not, I don't know. I
So
need
go
to,
ahead and grab your phone.
yeah, I need to
And
feel it.
I'd like you
Because-
to
Because I probably, I don't,
So-
it's possible that I don't know it by,
so try to send me a message. Open up a
Okay.
message to
Oh,
Davi.
that's you.
Yeah, great. And I'm just going to watch how you interact with your phone. Okay, I've got it. There's something you're doing with your right thumb that you never do with your left thumb.
oh yeah?
Spacebar.
What?
The spacebar.
This one.
Yeah.
Ah, exactly.
You're a right thumb spacer. So as you're typing, what your right thumb has to do hundreds of times a day is this.
More than the other one.
It's this.
Yeah.
Which pulls it out of its alignment and causes it to rotate such that the side of your thumb closer to the pointer finger, it moves up. The part that's further away moves down. It's a rotation. So now, when you try to do this stretching of your palm open, there's quite a lot of fascia here that's preventing it from drawing
Yeah.
back into its fully open shape. You can even see.
So it is,
You can even see, go ahead, try to open your hand as far as you can. So the shape of your fingers intersects down to like here, but your thumb is in front of there, right?
should be there.
But look, with mine, they're all really in a straight line.
Oh, really?
Yeah, look, totally straight
Yeah,
line.
I see it.
Yeah, can you do it?
Yeah, I also have it with this hand.
Yeah,
not?
yeah, I know you have the same challenge here. This joint is really, and also the flexion of your wrist, right? Like, look, if I break my wrist forward here, I can mimic that, like, and I can bring my thumb to here. This is kind of an exaggeration of the shape that your hand was making. Now, when you try to open it back as far as you can, eventually you reach a restriction here. I can see that there's like a cave in your hand here that in mine, you can see it's much more open space here. You can even touch your hand in my hand and feel how like I can move this part around and I can also draw it back. Equally, I can really pinch strongly back here. And you see this muscle that pops up right there? Let's see yours. Yeah, this one. Can you make this one turn on? It's by squeezing, try to pinch. Yeah, so that's a movement that you don't do very often.
No.
And this muscle that does that, it's quite underdeveloped. Go ahead and feel, put your finger in mine.
Oh,
And you see, and
wait, I
touch,
do this one.
right? And you
Yeah.
feel how you can touch here. Feel how
Oh,
that
yeah,
really,
strong.
it really pops up, right?
Yeah, yeah,
and
right.
check yours. What does it do?
It stays soft.
Well, it's because you're actually still not doing the pinching movement. Yeah, you have to really, and you're pinching right now with a little bit the bottom surface of your thumb, but really try to pinch with the side surface of your thumb. There, that's different. That's it. Now you're waking that muscle up.
Yeah. Oh, how funny.
Yeah, so this is a movement that you can train.
Yeah.
That you just stick your other finger in there and give yourself a couple of pinches.
Yeah. Wow.
And make sure that you really are firing this muscle here that's at the intersection
Yeah.
on the top between
Yeah.
the thumb and the pointer finger. And what this will do over time is it will draw your thumb into its correct alignment. While you're doing that, you may also want to massage here in the palm because the muscles of your thumb, one of them comes all the way across to attach to this bone here called the pisiform. And so the line of the muscle actually should be like nice and neat just along the line here and attach onto the bone here. But for most people, it kind of migrates up into the hand and the thumb ends up in kind of this shape.
Yeah.
And then you have to really like kind of pull the muscle out.
All right.
Yeah.
So, and now, nee, still not, hè? It is turned, eh? That's what you say,
Go
yeah?
ahead and give me the pinch. So, right now you're gripping with the bottom part of your thumb, this bottom surface.
Yeah.
But I'd like you to really think of getting the side of the thumb, and now it's engaging. You feel it? It's different.
Yeah,
But
for
also,
me it's very difficult.
So also, it's going to be more difficult when your wrist is flexed forward like this. So if you can, relax your wrist. Let it be here, like you're getting ready to shoot a basketball.
Okay.
So prepare to shoot a basketball. Great. And now, see what sort of movement you can do with your thumb. While your wrist is flexed back, you can also soften your fingers. Right, and let this area move with it. Yeah. And so what can you do to like imagine that you're trying to hold on to a $100 bill between these two fingers back here? Great. It feels different, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Great. Cool.
Can I still be soft with this one? Yeah.
Yeah, good. Yeah, and it's helpful that your wrist stays in this proper alignment. Just notice it's going to be much harder if you bring your wrist forward like this and now try to do that same gripping up here with your thumb. It's, yeah, there it is. It's because the muscles in your thumb, there's two of them on the top and two on the bottom. One of them stops before the wrist, the other one crosses the wrist. So if you're trying to think about how can I be strong with my thumb, it's definitely going to involve the wrist, because one of your thumb muscles, and in fact the much bigger, stronger one, crosses the wrist. So if I do this, I'm only using the one in my hand. But if I do this, I'm using both. Yeah. And I'm also using other muscles that cross the wrist that support that movement, because if I manage to connect my thumb across the wrist, and then I use these other wrist muscles to move my wrist, it pulls on the thumb. Thumb's part of the system, so it's coming with too. As long as the muscle is engaged and it's not lengthening, you don't need to extra contract it. The other muscles are doing their contractions, pulling it along.
Yeah, so actually the problem is it is overstretched, this here, in a wrong way.
It's overstretched on the outside here, and it's understretched on the inside here.
Yeah.
So this part on the inside has gotten kind of contracted, and then the fascia, the myofascia, has wrapped around those muscles while they're in their contracted state. So when you try to stretch them, it's like shrink wrap is all around it. You can expand, but eventually you reach the edge of the container. So the muscle itself cannot grow into its correct shape until we address the fascia that's binding it and limiting it. So what you can do is get your fingers in the spot where you feel like it's harder and it doesn't move as much. Like I'm really mobilizing the layers of muscle and fascia. And what I notice is that here I can move it around more than here. There's just way less movement here. Here more movement, here less movement. And so if I kind of come and I get in the transitional zone between the place where I have a lot of movement and the place where I have less movement, I can start to penetrate a little bit deeper and play with movements that are meeting each other. So this principle that we started with, that when we really want something to meet another thing, that they're both going to rotate in the same direction. In this case, both of my hands are doing clockwise spiral. And that's helping me to meet and to penetrate in, while I can also play a little bit with flexing the fingers and the wrist. Whereas if I do clockwise and anti-clockwise, when they come together, they travel, right? They come in the 90-degree.
Can I put my...
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
I feel
You're
wind.
cold.
I think you have
Oh, we can close.
some...
Yeah, this window is open. Yep. Thanks for sharing that you're cold.
Yeah. I feel wind. I'm very sensitive to wind.
Okay. Well, the window is closed now.
Okay.
And there's one on the other side that I'll also close. And while I'm away doing my thing, I invite you to like put your phone away.
Yeah.
And just keep moving in the space.
Yeah.
Like, give your body a few moments to try and integrate what we've been talking about. I'll be right back. Cool. I'm just going to do a quick stop and start on the video so we have some clean transitions. You can keep moving. Tune in for the next segment, meow meow.